Today I'm going to show you an easy, effective way to remove dents from unfinished wood. I love the beauty and durability of wood, but life happens and sometimes it gets damaged. If the damage is not too severe and the wood fibers are not torn, there's a good chance you can repair the dent by applying steam. In this video, I'm going to show you how by repairing a dent in the neck of an electric guitar, which is made of mahogany with a tung oil finish. I wouldn't attempt this repair on a neck that has a nitrocellulose or painted finish because the technique involves the wood fibers absorbing the steam and then swelling to push out the dent. A painted finish would prevent that, but for things made from natural wood, like this curio cabinet, or a natural finish instrument, the steam trick is a perfect choice.
A couple of weeks ago I noticed that on the back of the neck there was a little dent, and it didn't bother me at first, but when I started playing it I kind of felt it every time my hand was up around the 6th fret. Let me see if I can show it to you here. Here's the dent. It's kind of an L-shaped affair. Kind of goes across here and then comes back a little bit. It's kind of hard to see, but again it's right there in the middle of the neck. Now, fortunately, the dent did not tear the wood fibers. The other fortunate aspect is that this is a tung-oiled neck, which means that there's no finish on the neck other than it was just sanded and coats of tung oil were applied. So this should steam right out. Before I attempted this on the real guitar, I did some reading on the internet, and they've suggested two different methods. One of them was just to use a soldering iron and then to apply heat with a moist rag directly to the dent. And then the other way was a little bit more general. It was just basically using a standard house iron. Same methodology. You take either a paper towel or a piece of fabric that's moistened and you apply it just to the dent, and the steam goes out, swells the fibers, and makes the wood whole again, where you can then lightly sand it and re-oil it. So here's my my test victims. I didn't have any mahogany. That's what the neck is made of. So I found a couple of boards just for a test down in the shop. And I have a piece of pine, a really soft wood, and I have a piece of cherry. So what I did was I took a nail and I bent the nail and basically just took a hammer and whacked it to put these dents in the wood. The dents that are not circled here are the before dents, and then the ones I've circled are the after dents. I had varying success. I think one of the most successful ones using the soldering iron was right here where I applied direct heat to the cherry, and I think you can see the before and after. There's still a little bit of an indentation in the circled area to the right, but I mean I whacked it pretty hard, so this dent is a lot more severe than what's actually on the neck of the guitar. And I also thought very successful was the use of the iron. The one that's double circled was two nice deep dents, and I used the iron, which applied a broader area of heat. I'm going to give it a try with the iron first, and if that doesn't get the dent out to my satisfaction, maybe we'll move on to more drastic measures. I have my iron heating up. I have it turned all the way up to the linen setting. And what I'm going to use is I have a spray bottle with water. And I also have a piece of, it's kind of like a denim. There's no dye in it. It's just like a cotton, 100% cotton piece of fabric. And I'm going to end up saturating this with water from the sprayer. And we'll just put it right over there and hit it with the iron. Let the steam get in there, and then we'll just double check it and hit it a few times and hopefully swell up the fibers of the dent, and we'll take it from there. Just going to get some water into the cloth just before we get started. Have another piece of fabric here. I'm just going to wipe off any overspray just so I can see the dent better. I'm just going to dab just a little bit of water right on the wood. Okay. All right, let's give this a try. Add a little bit more water. Wow, this is pretty cool. I gotta tell you folks, it is coming out. Very excited. Still a little bit there. All right, let's wipe that off. Wow, this is like some kind of wizardry. I can barely see it. That's a good sign. Sweet. Okay, let's take a look at the final repair. I'm very pleased. Oh, that just looks terrific. You know, I was second guessing my decision to get the tung oil as a finish on the neck. It does provide a very, very nice feel, and I loved it until I got that bump. And then I started thinking, well, if I had the gloss or if I had the satin, would it have protected the neck? And maybe yes, it may have protected it a little bit more, but honestly, if this was a either a glossed or matte finished neck, it would not have been as easy just now to remove that dent. I'm going to stop worrying about that side of the guitar and give this side of the guitar more attention.
I took the technique that I learned on the guitar and applied it to removing a generation's worth of dents and marks on the top of this curio cabinet. I think you'll agree that the results were well worth the effort, and hopefully this trick might help you restore your precious instrument or furniture if it should suffer some similar injuries. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comment section below, and I would love to hear from you if you have success with this method. I'm Mike, the channel is Mike Fixed It. If you're new to the channel, then welcome. To all of my returning friends, thank you so much for your support. Be good, be well, and be safe, and I will talk to you very, very soon.